Hey, sixth grade, and welcome to Career Choices. I'm Mr. Metzger. I'll get to work with you for this 9 week period. I look forward to it. I've been working with eighth graders for the past 9 weeks, and they have bad attitudes. And so I got to meet some of you guys on Thursday last week, and I'm really excited to be able to work with you guys. I think it's going to be a little bit of a more fun experience than working with all those eighth graders. But no, they're fun in their own way. I want to go through this syllabus here with you guys just so you kind of know what to expect in class. I know anytime you get a new teacher, it's a change, and I hope that it's a positive change for you. But we'll go through here so that you know a little bit about what to expect over the next 9 weeks. So the very first slide here goes over what you can expect that we're going to be covering in class, what we're going to explore. We're going to explore a lot of ideas. I hope you like to dream and use your imagination, because we're going to do that. We're going to have to imagine ourselves in the future. Right now you're in sixth grade, but if you think back, it was just a real short time ago. You were still in fifth grade over in elementary school, and a year can go by really quick. And as you get older, it'll go by quicker and quicker. So we're going to start talking about some future opportunities that you're going to have over the next few years. So the first thing that we're going to explore when we start this class is we're going to explore future career options that you might find interesting. Now, I don't necessarily like to try to lock you into a choice of what you're going to be when you grow up, but I do think that it's important that we all have an idea of something that we're interested in doing when we get older, so we can start kind of working towards that. When we do this, we're not committing to an idea. We're just saying, hey, right now this is a career I find interesting, so we'll start with that. After that, we'll move into looking at educational opportunities that are offered here at the middle school and also in high school over the next few years that can help you work towards that dream career that you might be thinking about. Beyond that, we're going to explore a little bit about the years directly after high school and how that can affect our career. College is an option that a lot of us are thinking about, dreaming about going to that college that we really like, but also there's other options that can lead to really successful and fun careers as well. So we're going to look at some of those opportunities also. And then finally, this class, we're going to look at the basics of money and personal finance and how that affects our lives. So personal finance just means that how I obtain my money and then what I do with it once I get it. So if you like to think about having a lot of money or would just like to know a little bit more about how that works, we're going to look at some of that too, at a real basic level, to just kind of wrap our brains around the fact that money is going to be a part of our lives forever, and we need to get good with managing it. So that's kind of the content that we're going to be covering in different ways. How much time will this class demand? So I understand that I'm not necessarily a core subject that you have, even though I do believe that careers and money may be the most core of any subject, because we know we're all going to have a career. We know we are all going to be dealing with money. But also here in school and with the situation we're in right now, you need to be focusing on math, reading, science, social studies, those things. So I'm not going to consume a lot of your time. I hope to just add some to your learning. This is an enrichment course. So I do want you to understand you need to check the Google Classroom each school day. So if school's in session, you need to check that Google Classroom if you're virtual. That's Monday through Friday, unless we have a day off for some reason. The average day for a virtual student, if you're a virtual learner, you can expect to have a 5 to 10 minute video to watch, a lot like this, where I'll cover the content and give you a bit of a lecture. And then after that, there'll always be some type of activity. Now that activity may be just filling out some slides and answering some questions. That activity may be a little bit more involved, where you have to do a little bit of research online. But I try to manage it so that it's never more than 25 to 35 minutes a day. And if you're a quick worker, some of you are going to be able to get through these activities in 5-10 minutes. So you're looking at, this 25 to 35 minute range is really all you should expect for each day. For in-person students, we're going to be doing our lecture together, so we'll be able to discuss and maybe look at some things differently than the way the virtual students learn. So what I look for is 40 minutes of your attention each day. So if we're in school, you just got to commit 40 minutes of paying attention to what we're talking about and thinking about and engaging in the class. If you do that, I'll make sure that you always have enough time to get your work done in class, so you're not having to deal with homework for me. So that's a good trade-off. 40 minutes of attention for no homework, that seems to me, I think I would take that. That's a fair trade. Also, in-person students, you still need to check the Google Classroom each school day. That means Mondays as well. So I know Mondays are virtual days, but you still need to be checking in with the classroom. There will be stuff there that you need to do sometimes, or maybe just some Mondays I'll give you a little bit of extra time if the stuff we did the week before might require that. But you always need to check the classroom each school day that we're together. Grading. Here's some good news. This class will not rely on traditional tests and quizzes to check your understanding. So while we will be covering information, I'm not going to have you take a test on Friday or a quiz or anything like that. There won't be tests or quizzes. There will be assignments and activities that accompany each day's lecture, though. So I will be checking your understanding of the concepts, and the concepts will build on each other at times. So if you're confused about something, you need to make sure you get that right, because we'll be kind of building on top of that the next day. But no tests, no quizzes, just simply staying engaged and completing the assignments and activities, and that's how we'll check your understanding. All assignments are worth 100 points. No assignment is more important than the one before it. So anytime you don't do an assignment, if that was to happen, it's 100 points gone. There's no assignment that's weighted heavier than the other. So make sure every small assignment is just as important as a big one. So all assignments will be weighted the exact same, and it's 100 points for each assignment. What if I miss class? You're probably going to be sick, or you're going to be out of school sometime. If you miss class, just check into the Google Classroom. It'll be like you were there. I'll always have a video accompanied with each assignment. So if you're not in class, you'll be able to watch that video and kind of get the high points of what we covered in class that day. And then your assignment will still be on the Google Classroom for you to complete and submit. So each day there will always be that assignment on the Google Classroom. So if you're not in class, check the Google Classroom every day, and that's where you'll get your assignment. Let's talk about late work. You're going to fall behind maybe at some point in time. If that happens, hey, no problem. Get it turned in. I'm going to give you as much credit as I can give you. So I have a late policy. My late policy is that I will accept work submitted late, but each day it's late, it drops 10 points. So if you turn in an assignment one day late and it's perfect, instead of making 100, it's going to make a 90, because I'm going to take 10 points off each day it's late. Guys, after something's 1 week late, I've got to move on. I'm taking care of 100 some odd kids, so I can't continually just search for your work 2 and 3 weeks behind. So after something is 1 week late, I'm not accepting it. So don't waste your time with it after that. Just catch back up with where we're at right now. So stay on top of it. This shouldn't affect you, because you're going to take care of your work and turn it in on time. Shouldn't be any problem, but I just wanted to put that out there in case you were curious. How to contact me, Mr. Metzger. The best way to reach me, guys, is email. I will have my email up all the time while I'm here at school. I'll be able to respond to you fairly quickly, but email is the best way to reach me. That being said, guys, if you're emailing me at 5 and 6 o'clock at night, I'm not looking at my school computer at that time. I do have a family and life away from this place, so if you email me outside of school hours, expect a prompt reply the next morning. Also, you can use the private comments inside the Google Classroom. So if you're working on an assignment and you don't quite know what's going on, just use those private comments inside the classroom, and that will send me an email, and I'll get back to you pretty quick with those also. If there's any time you need additional help that can't be provided through email or private comment, we can schedule an individual Google Meet, but I only do that on an individual basis. I won't be calling you all together into a big classroom-wide Google Meet, but if you need one of those, we can always do that. You just have to request it, and we'll get it scheduled and take care of that. And finally, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Watching this video was your first assignment. So be sure to mark this assignment as completed in the Google Classroom so that I can give you credit for it. So whenever you're finished with this video, make sure to go back in the Google Classroom, click that mark as done or mark as completed on that assignment, and I'll give you 100 points for watching this video. Thanks, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, if you need anything, shoot me an email, shoot me a private comment, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.